Good morning, TCOM 204. My name is Erick, and today I am presenting Mexican actor Michael Peña, an auteur analysis and critical study looking into the evolution in filmography. Before we start, we are doing an auteur analysis. We are looking at the actor Michael Peña. The cultural study, we are looking at how Peña is portrayed in these films. We are going to discuss the terms Mexican and Hispanic as they are important to this presentation. As the California-Mexico Studies Center presents, Mexican refers to an inhabitant or a native of Mexico. Hispanic refers to a person who speaks Spanish, one of Latin America descent, and resides in the USA. Now, the principal three actors that I'm going to discuss later are all Mexicans or of Mexican descent, and all the films presented are under American directors. My rhetorical statement: as Peña starred and acted in more films throughout his career, he has made a transition to authoritative roles and accurately portrayed Mexican ones. Now, the three actors that I have displayed here from left to right are Eugenio Derbez, Michael Peña, and Danny Trejo. The films that we are discussing are How to Be a Latin Lover, 2017, Dora and the Lost City of Gold, 2019, Crash, 2005, 30 Minutes or Less, 2011, End of Watch, 2012, 12 Strong, 2018, Spy Kids, 2001, and Machete, 2010. Crash, 2004. It premiered 2004, but it premiered in theaters in 2005. It is a story dealing with multiple characters centered around themes of racial tension. Michael Peña plays the role of Daniel Ruiz, who is also judged for his appearance, and he acts as a locksmith. He's bald, he has facial hair, and in the following clip you will see how he is discriminated against.
Your amigo in there is gonna sell our key to one of his homies, and this time it'd be really fucking great if you acted like you actually gave a shit!
In the clip, we can see that the white woman is afraid of Daniel, so in his response, he leaves both sets of keys to ensure the lady that he will not rob them. Going further, 30 Minutes or Less, released in 2011, he has a similar look, except with a twist in this portrayal. This character named Chango is actually an assassin for hire and plays into the comedy of the movie. He has an accent, and he plays into the jokes of the film. His comedy is using his ethnicity to his advantage as the exaggerated accent. These are differing portrayals, however, looking at Crash in 30 Minutes or Less. The two characters do look similar, but what about the portrayals? Well, one is a comedy movie and another is way more serious. Guns, in 30 Minutes or Less, Chango does use a weapon, but Crash, Michael Peña does not. Fighting, as suggested with guns, there is fighting in that role. Daniel is a peaceful character in Crash. Confronted with violence, he resorts to peace, but Chango, confronted with violence, he only resorts to shooting and fighting. Think of the world of the movies. One is a comedy movie, so he accentuates his accent. Another is a serious movie, he uses his acting chops. End of Watch, in 2017, Michael Peña plays the role of Mike Zavala. He brings comedy to this more serious film alongside co-star Jake Gyllenhaal, who bring around great chemistry. They're partners in LA, slowly uncovering gang activity, and this film makes a point to point out that he is Mexican of his ethnicity. However, to note that every other Mexican in this film is either a side character or a member of the gang, rival gang in the movie. You start seeing a trend of these roles, of authoritative roles.
Not again, man.
What you say? You want to take a fade? You want to fight?
Yeah, I want to fight you. Let's go, bro.
I'll whoop your punk ass. You gonna get the fuck up out my crib?
Hell no. But you called me out, bro. Now I'm calling you out. What's up?
You whoop my ass, I'll put them motherfucking handcuffs on my motherfucking self. And that's on the set.
Thor.
It's gonna be a pleasure beating your bitch ass. It's my fucking fantasy.
Talking,
I don't know
kid.
who the fuck you think you fucking with. I love this shit. To beat the motherfucking punk ass police ass
Keep
like
talking,
yours.
bro.
Get this shit popping, motherfucker.
Now, accepting scripts. Michael Peña has always made a point on accepting scripts, even here on this quote from the YouTube channel HitFix. In quotes, "I always want to read the scripts that I think are good." So as you can see, and also as the clip saw, this isn't your traditional cop role. He does resort to violence in some scenes. Peña's portrayal here, however, is met with a strong performance, but with care to the character. Acknowledging a character to be of a certain group, as I said, being Mexican, allows the audience to also see that character through those lenses, and how the director chooses to portray that character is within their film. To an actor, accepting scripts in the end is the ultimate choice whether you choose to fulfill the movie's role or not to. And in this case, these roles that Michael Peña has been offered, he has accepted the scripts from. The next movie, we are looking at 12 Strong from the year 2018. Peña continues this trend of authoritative roles, or officers of the law, or people of the law. And here he plays Sam Dillard, Special Forces, alongside other 11 cast members where they are post 9/11 and deployed to Afghanistan. Point out that he does not die. In End of Watch, he does die. Based on a true story, Kriplani. Now you can see the various roles and the evolution of these roles. Note that the years he's acted in from 2004 to 2018 and the range of roles he starred in. Starting from the stereotypical look, he did that look again, and then he's going into the Officer of the Law and now Special Forces. If you look at all the films, out of the 4 films, he has shotguns in 3 of them. He has died in only 2. He has had a lead role in 1 and has only been the antagonist in 1 of the films. Eugenio Derbez. We will be looking at other Mexican actors and how their roles have differed. Compared to Peña, Eugenio has been offered different roles to him. How to be a Latin lover. We can see Eugenio comes off as arrogant and more of a gold digger type character who is only concerned about his own betterment. This character can deter some audiences, and from an outside perspective can only be seen as this common trait of being a lover. These two, however, have starred in the same movie, Dora and the Lost City of Gold.
Of that which is most revered.
What did the ink revere the most?
That's easy. The same as me. Gold.
Oh, crud.
Thanks for getting through the tough stuff for me. Once again, I only had to follow Miss Know-It-All, and she led me straight to the gold. Gold.
Mexican portrayal. Eugenio Derbez, being born in Mexico, has a bigger influence from that culture, especially when it comes to his accent. However, in Derbez's case, it makes him seem more deceptive in terms of being a lover only seeking for his own financial gain and security for his own future. The repercussions of that, he can only be seen as a lover and deceptive. Peña serves to question the other characters that are in his films. Take End of Watch, for example, where every other character except for him was an antagonist. They were a drug dealer or just a side character of the main character, main relative. Important to note that in these clips, Derbez was assisting Dora throughout the entire adventure, only to be lied to at the end, to be revealed as a villain as suggested in the clip. Danny Trejo, another famous Mexican actor. He dons the character Machete, which can first be seen in Spy Kids and later in the self-titled Machete film. Rocking his iconic mustache and slick back hair, he is a badass Mexican character who is trigger happy. He has guns, he has machete, and he's ready to fight. That true attitude couldn't be displayed in the PG film Spy Kids, obviously for the rating, but in his own Machete film rated R, he could go in with the actual character of Machete. Now, what does that mean for those 3 actors? These 3 actors have displayed different types of roles and how they choose to accept these scripts and how they choose to display themselves and represent their cultures in each of these films. I'm simply here seeing how Michael Peña in his filmography has transcended from being the stereotyped character put into a place of authority. Here are all the references. Thank you so much.